Welcome all you fanatics of the campus gridiron. Thank you for gabbing with us for the touchdowns on and off the campus gridiron and the extra points during the recruiting wars. Let's start gabbing. Welcome all you fanatics of the campus on this first full week of the 2023 season. Glad you could join us. This is actually an upset alert show that we're doing right now, as Coach Deion Sanders has pulled out one of the most, which is going to be one of the most talked about upsets, probably not just all week, but probably of the year. You know, first shot here in top Division I, or what I like to call FBS, and they walk into Fort Worth and knock off the 17th ranked Horned Frogs in their building. That's why I said Fort Worth. And it was in stellar fashion. It was a back and forth kind of game, and I must say it was an impressive win, even for all the hype that. And of course, it was obviously a record-breaking day for Shadir Sanders, the quarterback. Shadir Sanders, Deion's son. He threw for 38 for 47 for 510 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. And the running game for Colorado was not nearly as effective, but what Shadir Sanders was able to do was just overly impressive when you think about what he was capable of doing, getting out of the pocket and escaping the pocket and stretching plays. And one of the plays, which was the go-ahead 46-yard score to Dylan Edwards, who had a really good game. He's a tailback as well. 5 catches, 135 yards, 3 scores. So that TCU blitz was getting chewed up by Sanders' ability to be able to recognize and get the ball out quickly. Travis Hunter had 11 catches for 119 yards, along with Xavier Weaver. He had 6 catches, 118. Jimmy Horn Jr. Had 11 catches for 117 and a score. But we knew, because if you guys watched the show, the top 25, I questioned whether TCU should have been ranked 17th or not. But that's not the point. They're not going to be ranked there anymore. Now, does that think that puts Colorado in the top 25? No. They'll have to do more than beat an overrated TCU Horned Frogs team. But that closes the door on TCU's winning streak and whether or not they're going to perform and do what they did last year. You had some people that said TCU was going to be this year's TCU. No. You can shut the door on that. But I just wanted to let you guys in on that, that Deion and the Colorado Buffaloes did pull off the upset. I would say mammoth, but in the case of the rebuilding process that the Colorado Buffaloes are engaged in right now, you could say it was a massive upset, but 17th ranked TCU falls to unranked Colorado and new head coach Deion Sanders. And Chandler Morris threw in his return for 279 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Trace Sanders and company got the running game going. Imani Bailey had 14 carries, 164 yards, including a 74-yarder. And Trace Sanders had 15 for 46 and 3 scores. But as a whole, the TCU Horned Frogs ran for 262 yards and 4 yards, and it looked like the Horned Frogs were just going to run up and down the field every time Colorado scored. But on a fourth down play, they were able to, they were able to pull out the victory on a last-second stop. So Colorado comes out of there with the win, guys, and maybe it's a new day dawning for Colorado, but I'm not going to say it's a new day dawning for college football. But there were many plays that Colorado made that slammed the door shut, including a interception deep inside Horned Frog territory that Travis Hunter made, who's also playing offense as well. He's playing offense and defense, so Deion's kind of implementing some guys playing both sides of the ball. But Hunter makes an interception that cuts off, that shuts down a TCU scoring drive, which I thought was the turning point of the game. But before we get out of here, guys, we're going to give you a couple of scores to a couple of games while I'm here, and I will have a poll up hopefully within the next few moments while I'm getting scores. As you guys know, Utah beat Florida with eight of their starters missing, 24-11. That game wasn't as close as the score indicated. Michigan beats ECU 30-3. Tennessee blows up Virginia 49-13. Oklahoma just dismantles Arkansas State 73-0. Iowa, a winner today over Utah State 24-14. That's kind of concerning. And we've got several games in progress at the moment. So as we're preparing to finish up this first Saturday, we've got, as I said, we've got several games in progress at the moment. We've got we got Wisconsin at Buffalo, Texas at Rice, Washington and Boise. That's going to be a good one. But we will give you updates later on, guys. But we wanted to give you the update of the game that was the least, that I guess some saw coming and some didn't. They were looking forward to it, but at the same time not expecting Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffs to come out victorious 45-42. But guys, keep watching those campus gridiron fights, and until we meet again, same Gap channel, same Gap platform.